Today we will learn public group and queue in Salesforce. What is public group and queue? Public group and queue both are collection of user in Salesforce. So in both we add multiple user, more than one user we add. So either we give some access of temporary or for permanent. So some of the users we add those users like WhatsApp. If you see in WhatsApp we create a group, so we share things to them, they are sharing on the group some things. So like sharing or details, we create a public group and queue. Now what is the difference between them? While queue are used primarily as owner of record, so in the queue all are the owner of the queue, and we can transfer the ownership in the queue. And public group, we cannot transfer ownership, owner will be one only. Okay, but we transfer only security, we transfer of temporary purpose. We are like a person either can, we can give access of read only of record, or we can give edit and edit a record, but owner will be one only, owner will not change. But here ownership can change, all the a person of the part of the queue will be owner. Okay, so let's see, let's create. So let's go to setup, create public group, select new. Okay, so new public group. So if any already there a group, then you can add that group also. In the group you are adding, creating, you can add any role. You can add role and internal subordinates, or you can add users. So suppose some 100 of users are there, you can add 30 users whichever you want. Like if you want to add user 1 and user 2, you can add. So these both users will be part of this queue right now. Save. So we have created this group. Let's create queue also on same time. Create new new queue email you can add. So you will add, if queue email, then you can click on here, so any email will trigger, then you can add that email will trigger. And you need to add object in the queue. This option was not available in the group. So let's say admission object. This queue we are creating for admission object, and to whom you want to add, like you want to add with these two users, you can add users. Now let's go some example. I am part of this object. Let's open a record. So now suppose this is a record. Okay, now you want to share this record. Sharing, you will click here, sharing. You want to share this record with a public group or user, you can add from here. Let's refresh again. Okay, so now if you will click here, you will see by 4 type you can add, by user, group, role, or role and enter subordinates. So if you will add group, new, so you will see your group. So now you can give role read only or read write. So save. So now this group, in this group, in this record you have added a group. Okay, so whoever part of this group, that person can see this record only. Okay, if suppose with the so few person don't have permission to see the other users record, like we have seen in the permission security topics. So but now we want to share with them only for temporary purpose or for some understanding or discussion purpose, this record only, then this we can share. We had seen in manual sharing also, by sharing we can select and give access to user by user, and now this is group. So we can, if you want to add multiple person discuss on this record, so we can add multiple person on a group, and we can add a group on the same only one record, and only one record can be shared with the multiple groups. Okay, so this is a group. So this is a group, so we have not transferred the ownership. Owner is one only, okay, owner is one, but other person can either view or edit this. But now if you want to change owner also, then you can change selecting by user or queue. Sometimes it takes time, you need to refresh or log in and log out also. Lightning takes time as discussed multiple times. So this is owner of the record. When you will click on the ownership, you can change the ownership by either by user, you can transfer to any specific user, or queue. Queue means specific collection of person you want to transfer, change owner. So now owner is new queue. If you will click here, sharing, see the record has new queue ownership. We have given read only access, okay. We can change again also, we can give any other person ownership of the again. So this is how we can change the ownership of the queue. In the group you cannot change the ownership. Owner will be a one person only. You can give permission to the record, but in the queue you can change the ownership even. So same, both are the collection of user in the Salesforce, while queue are primarily as owner of the record, and public group are used for security to share access of the record. Hope you understand. Thank you everyone.